Recorded Books presents Becoming Brave, Finding the Courage to Pursue Racial Justice Now, by Brenda Salter McNeil. Narrated by Brenda Salter McNeil.
In memory of my spiritual mother, mentor, and friend, Mrs. Persia A. Hutcherson, a civil rights and disabilities advocate and one of the bravest women I've ever known. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. E. E. Cummings. Forward, Austin Channing Brown. When people ask how I met Reverend Dr. Brenda Salter McNeil, I always respond, divine intervention. It was a series of fortunate events that landed me in her office, then called Overflow Ministries, interviewing to be her administrative assistant. I was a first-year college student still trying to find my way in the world. As I sat across from her, mesmerized by her gentle but joyful energy, I knew immediately I would take the job. But here is the truth. I had no idea who she was. I didn't know she could preach the roof off a building, speak truth to power, or stir the hearts of anyone feeling lost, dismissed, or unimportant. I didn't know of her deep commitment to young people or her passion for racial reconciliation. By the time I figured out that this woman was changing lives, I was already in love with her. I could go on for days about the ways that Dr. Brenda has mentored me, taught me, loved me. She mentored me through the sermon writing process and taught me to leave a tip in hotel rooms. She took me to my first meeting with an editor years before I was offered a book deal. She has mentored me through some of my hardest moments of navigating white churches and workplaces. For 15 years, she has been fully present in my life. But what is most important for you to know is that the book you are holding is the bravest book Dr. Brenda has ever written. She is brave because she believes in you. You see, when you're the expert in the room, it's really easy to share what you know. What is far more difficult, far more brave, is to share your journey. How did you arrive at your understanding? What did you get wrong before? How was your silence complicity? How have you changed? In this audiobook, Dr. Brenda doesn't bop you over the head, chiding you for not knowing more about justice. Instead, she invites you to be brave with her, to change your mind, to grow, to venture into uncharted territory, because you love oppressed people, marginalized people, God's people. Using the framework of the story of Hadassah, later given the name Esther, Dr. Brenda shares her own story, where she got it right and where she got it wrong. She offers you her growing pains in hopes that you too will choose growth over stagnation. It has been my joy to watch Dr. Brenda close up. I have seen her command a stage and wash dishes. I have watched her pour into the lives of strangers and wipe away her kids' tears. I have been witness to her questions and her answers. Here is what I know for sure. Dr. Brenda longs for justice in the world, and she is not content to silently hope it will one day appear. She is determined to be brave, to speak, to write, to challenge even herself if it means leaning into the pursuit of justice. If you are listening to this, my guess is you have changed a lot in the last few years too. Your heart has softened while your curiosity has grown. You have been reading and studying and changing your mind. You have allowed yourself to feel the pain caused by injustice. And the only question that remains is, what do I do now? Here is Dr. Brenda's answer. It's time to be brave. Preface. Dr. Brenda, when are you going to talk about justice? It was the last day of a multi-day workshop on racial reconciliation. I prayed, I preached, and I gave a call to action. I taught the Bible and told the whole truth about how Jesus' work on the cross not only served as a vertical reconnection to God, but also demonstrated the horizontal connection we have to one another. I told the workshop participants
Sample complete. Ready to continue?